One of the things, and this was through your practice,
Yeah.
that I started realizing was, um, again, the way it's projected in media is one thing, but realizing that you have a slew of talented people, doctors, scientists from other countries that go through the immigration process that actually creates value for the United States. Um, and these people are pursuing, again. If you can enlighten us on this type of visa and the application of it.
Sure. So they're non-immigrant visas and they're immigrant visas. Whenever I talk to someone about immigration, I feel like I need to give a lowdown, but I'm not going to do that. What you need to know is that there are some temporary work visas that people utilize to come into the United States to work for a limited number of
Wow.
years, and then there are visas that leads to a green card. Many people come here on
Oh.
temporary. Many people come here usually on temporary work visas, and then their employer or they themselves self petition for a visa that leads to a green card. And some people are directly able to apply for the green card, the visa base that leads to a green card, depending on the eligibility. So there are various types of employment visas. There are non-immigrant ones, such as like O1s, which are for people who are considered extraordinary in their field, and this is something that we focus on and specialize on. And then another one that a lot of people know about, which is the H-1B. The H-1B has been used as a it's a common visa used as a source of talent to bring in foreign talent to work for people in a variety of different industries, as long as they have a bachelor's degree and the job requires a bachelor's degree. I'm simplifying it, but that's the
Sure,
gist of
sure.
it. However, it's a visa where there's a quota. There's only 85,000 visas available per year, and hundreds and thousands of people apply in a lottery system, and only a few get selected. So this means that a lot of times people are not able to, secure positions to work here and have the visa to do so. Or even if they secure a position, they can't actually start work because they don't have the visa. So they have to think about alternative visas such as the O1, and there's something else called an L1 visa. So there are a variety of different non-immigrant temporary work visas. I'm not going to go into all of them, but they provide different pathways for people to come
Mhm.
here. Another one for you to know, because not a lot of people know about this, is the TN visa, which is for Canadian citizens and Mexican citizens under a treaty that we have with Canada and Mexico. Although I don't know if that will change in the future, where certain professions are allowed to come into the United States and the pathway is kind of streamlined a little bit and a little bit more efficient
Mhm.
because we have this treaty and we recognize these
Yeah.
to be professions that we need people in.
Mhm.
So, Rod, I just want to go back and say that the United States has created all these different visas and pathways for people to come and work here because the truth of the matter is we need talented people. The United States is made up of talented people from all over the world. We all contribute to making this country amazing. That's what led the United States to be great. And sometimes there are people who come from backgrounds where they're not fortunate enough to have resources, but they have a hunger and they have a drive and they have the will to, to work hard. And it's these people that come to the United States who will contribute either during their generation or they have kids who then grow up to contribute back to the United States. And I think we need to remember that, especially in this time when people of specific backgrounds are being targeted, and we're saying that, oh, we have a lot of immigrants in this country and we need to, remove a lot of them from the United States. We need to factor that in. The solution is not to remove everyone. The solution is to come up with a system where we can benefit from people
Mhm.
here and a system that's fair that factors that in. I think we need to think long term. How can the United States prosper and benefit? How can we nurture talent and opportunities so that the United States reaps the benefits several years
Mhm.
from now instead of just with a blanket turn everybody away or remove them from the United States?